All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Insight SSB. This is Shivani Singh. And if you can hear me properly, if you can see me and my screen, then please respond with a yes in the chat box quickly. Come on, respond with a yes or something in the chat box so that we can start this live session. This is the first live session on this channel. Okay, are you getting my audio? Please respond with something in the chat box so that we can ensure that technically we are doing right. There is no technical glitch in this. Please respond with something in the chat box. All good. Audio, video clear. Thank you so much for responding, guys. Okay, so we have okay, thank you. Thanks. So good to see you all here. Welcome or welcome back to Insight SSB's YouTube channel. I am Shivani Singh, and we are going to be solving some questions together. We know that AFCAT exam is approaching, so keeping that in our mind, we'll be solving some questions together, right? All right, so let's start with this session. Now that maximum of us are actually targeting ultimately to get into the defense forces, right? And it is going to be something which requires multiple steps to be climbed. And first of these is to clear the written exam, and not just clear it, you're basically required to ace it, you're required to do good in it, you're required to score well in it. And the second step would be to get recommended by the SSBs. Third would be to get medically fit and all those formalities, and finally you make it to the merit list. After that you'll go a rigorous training, post which you'll be commissioned as an officer, right? So first thing first, very first step is to do well in the written exams. And the written exam which is approaching right now is AFCAT 221. Now this AFCAT exam, which helps us join the Indian Air Force, is taken twice in an year. All right, it is taken into 2 cycles, and right now in August it is approaching on 28, 29 and 30th of August. All right, so admit cards will soon be out. So we are going to target this particular exam, and I am going to help you with 3 sections basically, that are English, maths and reasoning. There is this 4th section also, that is GS, which Vishali ma'am will be handling. You'll get regular GS capsules on this channel itself. Now, as far as English is concerned, there are 25 questions. Okay, overall in AFCAT there are 100 questions. So out of 100 questions, 25 are from English and 18 are from maths. From reasoning you get 32 questions, and from GS you get the rest 25 questions. All right, and in today's session I am going to help you in practicing some questions of English first. All right, and if you are following Insight SSB's Instagram channel, if you're following it on Telegram, you would know that today we are going to be doing some antonyms and synonyms. All right, so antonyms are basically the opposite words. All right, in the exam you're given a word and you are supposed to choose the word which means opposite to that word. All right, and synonyms are like similar words. You are given a word, and out of the 4 alternatives you are required to choose the similar word. Now antonyms and synonyms might be a little scary for you, I understand, because there are like thousands of words and you cannot recognize like every word, you cannot remember every word. Now conventionally preparation for antonyms and synonyms basically require this method, which is like using the roots and stems of a word. Now roots and stems are basically these small words which help you in understanding the meaning of a word overall. For example, if you see this word here, agog. Agog is a root word for which means leader. Okay, so whenever in a word you see agog, you might feel that it is something related to a leader. For example, if you see this word here, pedagogue. Okay, so you see this word agog right here. This is the root here. Now agog means leader. Again, there is ped. Now ped stands for child. All right, so child basically a leader of child. Now that would be a teacher. Okay, so formally a teacher can be called a pedagogue. So if you know these root words, you can easily derive meaning of any word. Now I understand that there is hardly a month for this particular exam, AFCAT exam, so it is not possible that you remember like all the root words. But there is nothing wrong in start preparing on time, even though the time is less. You can start remembering certain words. Now my personal suggestion would be that you learn at least 10 words. Okay, daily learn 10 words, not more than that, क्योंकि आप एक साथ बहुत ज़्यादा करोगे तो you'll mix it up for sure. Okay, so do like 10 words and that is sufficient, that would suffice. And what kinds of word exactly? Now here I am going to provide you with some exercise questions, some exercise words, so you can utilize them. You can you can feel like these sort of words might repeat themselves in the exam, so find those similar words. Now many of you ask me like, ma'am kahan se padhna chahiye, which books shall we refer to? Now I suggest that you can refer to any book. ठीक है, रेलवेज की है, एसएससी की है, AFCAT specific है नहीं है, does not matter. Online source, offline source, whatever it is, once you know the pattern and the type of questions that they ask you, you can absolutely refer to any book, any source. Okay, now we at Insight SSB, we make sure that we provide you with good study material which covers almost all the topics. So yes, you can opt for that as well, so whatever works for you. Okay, so no compulsion on that thing. Okay, so now that we know that antonyms and synonyms are something that we are up to practicing today, so here I'm going to shoot the first question. You have to quickly come up with the meaning of the word out of the 4 alternatives in the chat. Okay, in the live chat, try to come up with the meaning of that. Okay, right. So here is the first question, guys. Now, this particular question is asking you to choose the word most similar in meaning to the word given in capital. Okay, now similar, you have to find that is synonym basically. Now, synonym of medal. The options here are disregard, overlook, interfere, or free. Okay, now I'll give you a hint so to help you. Right, okay, you already are coming up with answer. That is very good. Obviously, सबका Google काम कर रहा है अभी तो exam में करेगा या नहीं पता नहीं. Anyway, so this is the hint. This is like मोहल्ले की CCTV auntie who has this habit of meddling in your business. So what is that? Yes, you are right. It is interfere. She just cannot stop interfering in your business, right? So perfect, guys. You are doing good. Very nice. So let's move on to second question. Now I want you actually antonyms and synonyms के लिए do this thing. Be it antonyms or synonyms or idioms or phrases, make sure that you visualize that thing. ठीक है, यहाँ middle है, visualize it with anything. ठीक है, I visualized it with this particular image. You can visualize it with anything so that you remember it. ठीक है, perfect. Moving to question number 2 here. Again, similar or synonym of infamy. Okay, your options are notoriety, glory, integrity, and familiarity. Right? You want me to speak a little Hindi in between? Okay, I'll try. Right. यहाँ पे आपको मैंने अब एक hint दिया है. This is a hint for you. Infamy के लिए. Now this particular caricature here, he seems to be like a criminal. He is wanted. Basically, he is famous. Okay, there is his infamy for something not very good. So okay, from the options right there, okay, I have like very good students, I should say that. Yes, it is a notoriety, which means being famous for something bad. Okay, like this criminal right here. Perfect. Moving to question number 3. Okay, your next word is querulous and you have to find the synonym of querulous. Your options are critical, curious, complaining, or ambiguous. Ambiguous basically means non-clear. Okay, unclear. So your hint is here. This is like your Papa ki pari who just cannot find the right shade of pink and she is very querulous right now. She is whining. So yeah, it's like complaining. She's complaining that why is there no correct shade of pink in the dress that she wants, right? So she's being querulous. She is complaining about something. Perfect. Not D. Yes, it is C. Wow, I have seriously very good students. मतलब Google on करके रखा है सबने. You guys are like really this smart. Okay, perfect. Moving to question number 4. This word is spurious. Okay, now spurious के लिए आपका hint है synonym find करना है. आपका hint है ये, ठीक है. This is like एक famous brand है. उसका एक spurious, like you take mirror selfies of this and you get trolled because this is like spurious of that particular brand. Okay. Okay. Okay, not just C and B. Okay, type the particular word. How would I know which particular question you're trying to attempt there? Type the answer. What would spurious mean out of all these options? Modest, spontaneous, fake, or sincere? Come on, type the answer. Not the options, the answers. I'll not take the options, okay? Until and unless you type the word. It's just one word. Come on, type it. Chinese copy. Yes, Chinese copy. So what would you call it? Modest, spontaneous, fake, or sincere? Come on, type the word. Not modest. Come on. No, it's not modest. Modest is basically, someone who has like achieved a lot and still he's very down to earth. So that spontaneous means random. Okay. So spurious ka meaning kya hoga? Google, yeah, go Google if you can do that. No, not modest. Okay. So it is like fake. Okay. Here you see the picture. It is like fake copy of Apple. That is spurious copy of this famous brand, Apple. Okay. Uh, no, it's not sincere. It's fake. Fine, good. Like moving to question number 5 now. Now this word is parsimony. Again, find the similar of this out of the options here. The options are expenditure, which is like kharcha karna, bankruptcy means kangali, bribery, which is घूस लेना, रिश्वत लेना, and miserliness, मतलब cheap. कंजूसी ठीक है सो हिंट देखते you'll get the answer yes hint is like इतना parsimonious मत हो इतना कंजूस मत हो right so yes that is you're coming up with the correct answer very good yes stingy can be a synonym of miserliness or parsimony perfect right so moving to question number 6 now. Now, next word here is labyrinth. Okay, again, find the synonym of the word labyrinth. Now, here are the words, options. Meandering. Meandering means basically, a randomly twisting and turning path. Rotating means, to rotate around an axis. Pacing means, walking with regular steps, walking or moving with a regular speed, regular steps. And wriggling basically means like how a worm would move. Okay, like wriggling. Crawling, wriggling. Okay, so here is your hint. This is a labyrinth right here. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, why are you so excited with like all of these D's? Yes, it is meandering. Meandering is like all these, random twists and turns that you see here. This is like labyrinth or meandering. Perfect. Very nice. PDF provide. Okay, take screenshots and make a PDF for your own and maybe share with us also. Question number 7. This word is ennui. Okay, this is pronounced as ennui. And your options here are you have to find synonym, the word similar, continuation, strange, anger, or boredom. Okay, ennui. What is the meaning of ennui? Come on, guess, guys. This is the hint here. What do you think? इस बेचारे कार्टून का क्या हो रखा है इस रैबिट का क्या हो रखा है यहाँ पे no he's not angry it's not anger look at the cartoon carefully yes it is boredom he's like very bored right now ठीक है लॉकडाउन में बेचारा बाहर नहीं जा पा रहा है it's very bored right now so he is in this condition of ennui so ennui basically means bored okay having nothing to do perfect now moving to question number 8 here your next word here is insipid. Okay, find the similar word. Your options are spicy, bland, interesting, or warm. Okay, yeah, boredom wala question ho gaya. Moving to next question. Okay, so your hint here for insipid would be this picture. Now, this girl is particularly not very happy about something that she's eating. Personally, I feel अगर दलिया होता तो मैं भी शायद ऐसे ही feel कर रही होती like what is this insipid food here? ठीक है? So guess what does insipid mean? Come on. Yes, it is bland. I find dalia very bland. I don't know what works for you. So insipid is basically which is bland, tasteless, okay? Boring in taste basically. Perfect. Very nice. Moving to question number 9 here. Next word here is erudite. Okay, your options here are scholarly, unlettered. Unlettered means not enough educated. All right. Stingy means cheap and sloppy means careless. Okay. Sloppy means not very careful, careless. Here is your hint. Erudite. Okay. Now come with this meaning. Erudite. What does erudite mean? All right. Perfect. You guys are awesome. Yes. Erudite means scholarly. Okay. Very well studied. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Not stingy. It is scholarly. Nice. Moving to question number 10 here. Your next word is ameliorate. Okay, you have to find the similar word to ameliorate. And your options are to improve, degrade, motivate, or agree. And the hint is right here. What do you see? This is a state of amelioration. What does ameliorate mean? Come on. It is not degrade, it is moving upwards. So let's cancel out this. Come on. Yes, it is improve. Option A is correct. Ameliorate means to improve. Very nice. I have a very excited batch of students right here. I'm very excited. I'm very happy to meet you all. Thank you so much. Okay, for now we are done with this with the synonyms, and it's like now the turn of the opposite words or the antonyms. We have to guess the opposite meaning of the word that is given here. Now the hint that I'll provide you here would mean exactly the same as the word that is given here, and make sure that you find the opposite of this particular hint, right? So your word here is exonerate. Okay, exonerate means to release someone of a crime. Okay, so you have to find the opposite, and you see that B is definitely not that. Opposite of exonerate, releasing someone. Yes, it is convict. Some people are coming. Yes, absolutely. Some people are now coming up with the right answer. It is C, convicting someone of their crime. All right. Yes. So opposite of exonerate would be to convict. Okay. Perfect. Question number 2, the word is knack, and you have to guess the opposite of this particular word. Now, here is your hint. The hint is like this person is in spotlight because of his knack about something, maybe dancing, singing, acting, or something. It is his knack that he's so well at it. So basically, knack. Okay. Next question, guys. Come on. Knack basically means talent, okay? So we are going to cancel out option A because we have to find the opposite of this word. Opposite of talent, come on. Now dexterity here, it actually means, having a very, like skillful. Dexterity is skillful. So we can cancel out this one also. Balance does not make sense as well. Yes, it is dullness, okay? Opposite of knack is dullness. Yes, people coming up with option B, well done. Question number 3 here. Again, opposite of the word opulence. Okay. Now, opulence. What does opulence mean? Here is your hint. This is literally like किसी शेख का घर या Queen Elizabeth का घर. I don't know. It is luxurious. Okay. Opulence is dripping out of this picture. Opulence का opposite. Come on, guess quickly, quickly. So it is not going to be option A because it means exactly the same as opulence. So we have to, yes, it is option D, poverty. Opposite of luxury would be, yes, poverty. Very well done, guys. You guys are on fire today, I guess. Question number 4. Okay, here is the next word, bequeath. Okay, you have to find opposite of bequeath. Now, even before I provide you the hint of this one, you can see that, option B, C, and D kind of mean the same thing. ठीक है एग्जाम में कई बार ये होगा एंटोनिम्स में स्पेशली दैट यू सी लाइक अदर 3 ऑप्शंस आर लाइक कंप्लीटली अलाइक सो दैट कभी ना कभी वो 4th ऑप्शन की तरफ यू कैन टेक अ गेस बट स्टिल लेट्स सी इफ दैट इज ट्रू हियर और नॉट now this person is like giving away something, okay, like imparting something, bestowing something, or entrusting someone with something. So yes, option A is correct here. Bequeath is like giving away. So opposite of it would be A, receive. Perfect. Okay, coming to question number 5 here. Your next word is indelible. Okay, you have to find opposite of indelible. Let's see the hint here. Okay, I personally feel that my hero would be Iron Man. I don't know if you are on Captain America's team, but I feel that Iron Man is indelible. Okay, he's permanent. He's not going to be hurt by anyone, and he's going to be there. Nobody can conquest over him. I personally side with Iron Man. So you have to like find the opposite of permanent here. Come on. Yes, it is option D. Opposite of permanent is obviously temporary. So you are right here. Indelible means permanent, and opposite of that would be option D, temporary. Perfect. Moving to question number 6 now. Your next word is capricious. Okay. Now, what does capricious mean? Let me give you a hint here. Capricious means, not like you cannot predict It is basically unpredictable. Like in this image, you cannot know where is it going to go. So that is capricious. Okay, and you are to find opposite of unpredictable or capricious. Okay, it is not going to be fanciful. Okay, it is not going to be intolerant. Is it reasonable or indifferent? Okay, it is going to be reasonable. Okay, something for which you have reasons, you can predict how is it going to move forward, right? So that is going to be the opposite of capricious here. Very well done. Moving to question number 7 quickly. The next word is indomitable. You have to find the opposite of indomitable. Your options are adamant, certain, arrogant, or cowardly. Now here is your hint. Indomitable Spirit, written by APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, indomitable basically means something over which you cannot win. Okay, someone who cannot lose, someone who cannot be defeated ever. That is what indomitable is. Okay, someone who is very brave, that he cannot lose, he cannot be defeated. So you have to find the opposite of it. Domitable was, if it was an option, I don't know. Yes, it is cowardly. ठीक है, someone who is cowardly, जो डरपोक है, वो कभी नहीं जीतेगा. ठीक है, indomitable person is someone who is going to win always. Perfect. Yes, it is cowardly. Question number 8 now. This is your word, arcane. Okay. Now, what does arcane mean? Let me just tell you that. Arcane is basically a mystery. Okay. Now, here are the options for you. Option A is like mystic. Mystic is not related to mystery. I know it sounds similar, but mystic is like religious. Okay. There are your other words, recondite and esoteric. Okay. Both of these words stand for mystery only. So, your correct option here is going to, yes, hackneyed. That is perfect. Okay. Hackneyed is basically, overly used or openly available. So that is going to be an opposite of arcane, because arcane means mystery, well hidden. Okay. Perfect. Coming to question number 9. Okay, this word is boisterous. Okay, and you have to guess the opposite of the word boisterous. Your options are serenity, calm, cheerful, or courageous. Okay, here is your hint for this. Boisterous. Okay, now this kid is like very excited. I don't know if he got like recommended at the SSB or what, but he is very excited. He's boisterous. Okay, and you have to find the opposite of it. Perfect. It is going to be calm. Okay, calm hota hai boisterous ka opposite. Okay, perfect. Coming to question number 10 now. Okay, this is your word. Succinct. Okay, succinct का opposite आपको guess करना है. Your options here are pithy, terse, lengthy, and curt. Okay, here is your hint. Okay, out of these things, this particular one is succinct. Okay, it is like to the point. And अब यहाँ पे problem ये है कि options जो है ना, ये थोड़े से नए नए words हैं. But basically pithy, terse और curt, ये तीनों जो है ये succinct के ही synonyms है. All of these basically means too short, like in brief, to the point. Okay, so it is going to be here. No, curt means to the point only. It is going to be lengthy. Okay, something which is lengthy, not to the point. Okay. Perfect. So here we have like successfully solved like 10 questions of antonyms and synonyms, and now we'll be proceeding towards solving some idioms and phrases. But before that, let me just mention that we at Insight SSB are making sure that there are crash course provided so that you can target AFCAT 221 with more appropriately. Like all the subjects are covered there. You get all the topics to clear the exam which are required to clear the exam. There are regular live doubt sessions to take your doubts, and assignments and test series are provided regularly. The students who have taken the course till now are very happy with the course, so you can just go to the app store, download this particular app, and check this thing out. All right, this might help you. Perfect. Now let's move to questions of idioms and phrases. And if you guys have like any doubt related to antonyms and synonyms, you can shoot in the chat section before you move forward to idioms and phrases. Class daily yogi will let you know, of course, will let you know through the Telegram channel and the Insight SSB's Instagram page. Basically, we are going to do it on the alternate days at 10:30 p.m. only. Different topics, different subjects for the AFCAT. Okay. Yeah, serenity and calm are similar, not the same. Okay, serenity is like a feeling of calmness, basically a feeling of, above all of this, superficial world or something like that. Calm is basically staying relaxed, which would be exact opposite of boisterous in this case. Perfect. These words will come in exam. Well, I'm hopeful that some of these might appear in the exam as far as my experience is concerned. But if not, these exactly, it is going to be the words that are similar to these words. So you can like refer to any standard book to cover words which are similar to such kinds of words. Okay. GK, yes, GK will be done as well. Okay, on Insight SSB's channel only, GK ke regular capsules, regular videos are coming up. There are videos there which have been uploaded by Vishali ma'am, and they're going to be like continuous videos in that. Uh, any book for reference? Okay, I didn't like refer any book as far as antonyms and synonyms are considered. I like downloaded these apps which kind of collects all the words that are frequently appearing in newspapers and stuff. So these apps have these words listed there. You can refer to any book which which has like SSC preparation, railways ka, banking ka, FCAT, CDS, KB, any standard English book will have these kind of words there. So you can like learn 10 words daily and that would suffice. Um, okay, when maths will start? Maths okay, sessions, live sessions are coming soon. Do not worry about that. Um, okay, so all right. Is this helpful for CDS also? Yes, I think it is helpful for CDS also. So I feel that pretty much you all are like coming with similar questions. I'll answer rest of them later. Now let's just quickly jump to idioms and phrases now. Okay. Now idioms and phrases are favorite of AFCAT. Okay, you are going to get at least like 5 questions idioms and phrases se aram se. Now first, let us understand what is the difference between idioms and phrases. Now basically idioms are these are like collection of words, collection of phrases which do not have a literal meaning to them. Okay, not a literal meaning. Let's understand like phrases first, then you'll get it. Phrases are basically collection of words which deliver a literal meaning. As in, see, if this is a phrase, okay, off to work, matlab kaam pe jana. This is the literal meaning of the collection of words that is right there. Okay, but when it comes to idioms, for example, this idiom, having a chip on the shoulder, like literally कंधे पे chip नहीं है. So it is not a literal meaning, but उसका meaning है कि किसी से कोई grudge hold करना. So it is like idioms are pretty much like girls who say something and then like mean something else. So that is what idioms are. Okay, exam में you need not like really understand idioms और phrases में क्या difference है क्या नहीं है, does not matter. Idioms or phrases may again you have to like please learn at least 5 idioms daily. Okay, not a lot of them क्योंकि फिर बहुत सारा तुम मगअप करोगे, again mix up हो जाएगा. So what you have to do is like learn 5 idioms, and again idioms जो होते हैं they origin with a story behind them, they have a story behind them जिसके वजह से उनका वो एक certain meaning निकल के आता है. You can definitely attach your own sense of meaning to these idioms which will help you in remembering these idioms better, right? So, okay. Here is question number 1 of the idiom. Here's the first idiom phrase. It is given here right in the bold, and you have to come up with the answer of it from the yes. So first idiom here is gift of gab, and let me just tell you, gab basically means talk. Okay. तो यहाँ पे बहुत ही easy है meaning make out करना if you really know the meaning of gab. Okay, to talk, to speak. So here, let me just give you a hint here. Ability of speaking well. Yes, that is what it is. Okay, a gift of gab, a gift of speaking well. That is an ability. Perfect. A. So here we have successfully solved our first idiom of the day. Moving to question number 2. To keep the wolf from the door. Okay. इसका मतलब क्या है? भेड़ियों को दरवाजे से दूर रखो. What does that mean? Okay. Your options are hunt wild animals, escape starvation, get woolen clothes, or walk on ice. Okay. So here is your hint for this. Basically old times में it was like इसको आप meaning attach कर सकते हो कि if there is a regular wolf who is coming at your door, he's like taking away all your food. This is like how I would remember it. It can mean anything for you, but basically it is like to escape starvation. Absolutely. Okay, to keep the wolf away from the door, okay, so that is like escape starvation. Perfect. Option B is correct. Moving to question number 3 here. The carrot and stick policy pays dividends in every organization. Okay, so this is in bold, so you have to guess the meaning of this. Now, literally, carrot is like gajar and stick danda. So it's like एक ही चीज में यहाँ पे you have a gift and a punishment together. So what would that mean? Come on, here is your hint. This is literally from where this particular phrase comes from. This is like इस हॉर्स को to keep him moving you have to show him carrot आगे से and पीछे से डर है कि मालिक उसको मार ना दे. So basically that would keep this particular horse moving. Yes, so that is option D, a reward and punishment. That is like pretty much you can make from the phrase itself. Okay. Yes, reward and punishment. Wonderful. Now moving to question number 4 there. Okay, in bold you see at once beck and call. Now, what is beck? Beck is basically a shortened version of beckon. Okay, now beckon is like a gesture. ऐसे करना ठीक है ऐसे. This gesture is like beckoning someone, and to beck and call is like ऐसे करके बुलाना किसी को. So someone who is calling in that position must be a very dominating person, I would say. Like right here you say ये जनाब है and he literally like ऐसे घंटे करके या इशारा करके he's calling his servant and the servant is like coming running towards him. So you have to find the meaning of this from the option. Is he just attending a call here? Okay, option B is not correct. To be held by someone and to be useful to someone is not correct as well. So is it like just attending a call? No, it is like becking and calling. Like someone is trying to dominate you and you just go running towards that person. That is like you are being dominated by someone. Absolutely, yeah, you have got the correct answer. It is option C here. At once beck and call, to be dominated by someone. Perfect. Now coming to question number 5. To look down one's nose. It is like literally ऊंची नाक करके सबको ऐसे नीचे करके देखना. So talks about attitude. I don't know. Here's the hint. Like this is literally that this particular idiom is talking about. To look down one's nose. Okay. Is it to show anger, to retaliate, to insult in the presence of others, or to regard with contempt? Okay. Come on. What it will? No, it is not like insulting in the presence of others. It is just looking down upon someone. Yes, it is option D, to regard with contempt. ठीक है, किसी को उतनी अच्छी नजर से नहीं देखना. Basically, that is to look down one's nose. So it is option D. Okay, option D, to look down one's nose. Perfect. Okay, many of you are actually coming. Google पे सीधा ये नहीं मिल रहा होगा ना. But still, thank you for trying. Like you guys are really awesome, of course. But the correct answer here is option D. Perfect. Now question number 6 here. As daft as a brush. Okay. Now in this particular idiom, daft here is basically meaning silly, like literally crazy. Okay. As crazy, as silly as a brush. Here is your hint. Okay. Now, come on, come with the answer here. Yes, it is a extremely silly. Now, again, अगर आपको इस particular, idiom में अगर daft का मतलब पता है, तो you have this question sorted out. Yes, it is option A, like extremely silly. Someone who is as daft, as silly as a brush. Okay, this is just a saying. Perfect. Very nice. Moving to question number 7 now. Donkey's ears. Okay, now this one has a very nice story attached to this. Like I personally liked it. It is like a pun. Okay, now donkeys have like a very long ear. ठीक है, so this is like ear and pun यहाँ पे है कि ear को they made it like ears. Okay, with a Y. Sal. So donkey's ears. What does that mean? Is it a decade, a long time, a century, or since school days? Okay. Yes. Now donkey's ears, since they are like very long, that is why. A long time. That is what donkey's ears would mean. Yes, it is option B, a long time. That is very nice. Yeah, you guys are like really cool, man. Question number 8. Not to look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, this one is interesting, pretty interesting in itself. Okay, now here this man is like literally pissed off with this person who is like literally looking inside the mouth of a horse. Like it is a gift, okay? And he is literally looking inside Now, what is actually done is जब आप horse के जो दांत होते हैं उनको देखते हो तो you can actually guess the age of the horse. That is like to find the quality of the horse. Now, if someone gifts you a horse और आप उसके आगे उसके दांत गिनने लगोगे, उसकी age निकालने की कोशिश करने लगोगे, तो that person is definitely going to find it rude. All right. So that is what this particular idiom here means. So find the correct options, like not to look a gift horse in the mouth, not to find faults with the gifts, not to ask for more gifts, not to find goodness in the gifts, not to look at the horse mouths. Okay, which is, you guys are like really nice. Some of you are like literally typing the whole option here, which is very nice of you. Seriously. Yes, not to find faults with the gifts received. ठीक है, जो मिल रहा है लेके रख लो चुपचाप, दांत मत गिनना horse के. So that is like not to look a gift horse in the mouth. Option A is correct. Perfect. Now moving to question number 9. Okay, this is like to cut the Gordian knot. Now this has a historical meaning attached to it as well. Here is the hint. This is the Alexander the Great. Okay, now your task is to find out exactly what is a Gordian knot and what is the history, what exactly happened. Do that in your free time. Okay, now here is a Gordian knot. Okay, it denotes a problem. Okay, a very deep problem. Okay, so you have to, like, if you cut this deep problem, is it letting go of the only chance? Yes, it is removed difficulty. Very nice, guys. Like not just lessening the difficulty, it is like removing the difficulty as a whole. If you cut the Gordian knot, if you cut the whole problem out of your life, that is what it is. Very nice. So this is the correct answer here. To cut the Gordian knot is to remove the difficulty. Perfect. Now moving to the last question, question number 10. Okay. This particular, phrase is from stem to stern. Okay. Now stem and stern of what? Of a ship. All right. Here is your hint. This is basically the stem of a ship and this is the stern of a ship. All right. So you have to guess what does that mean? Is it like directly, is it all the way from the front of a ship to the back of a ship? From the beginning to the end, top of a plant to its roots, lose pleasantness to become strict. Yes, it is option A here. It's like direct meaning. It is literally a phrase here. From stem to stern is like searching all the way from the front of the ship to the back of the ship. Perfect. So these are all the questions for today from my side. If you have any particular question, any particular doubt, like keep coming up in the comment section. I am like literally looking at your chats right now. Perfect. You guys are like literally amazing, man. Wow, very excited, and it makes me feel so good that get such excited audience all the way. Perfect. Beginning to end. No, it's all the way from front to back. Which language exam? Okay, AFCAT exam is conducted in English language only. Live session, yes, it would be safe, most probably. Close test के लिए क्या करें? Practice करेंगे, हम करेंगे practice, don't worry. Yeah, what is? PDF of this class, literally like take screenshots or something. Like this video is going to be there on the channel, don't worry, all right? Thank you guys. You guys are like very supportive. You guys are very supportive and I'm so happy that I've like this is my first live session with you all and it already feels like I already know you guys from so long. Okay, like do you want me to like repeat any particular question that we had in this video, any particular idiom, phrase, antonym, synonym that you couldn't like catch? Thank you so much, guys. Okay, like you guys are like very fast. Okay, stop already. Provide us with more synonym antonyms. Obviously, like this is not going to be the only class of antonyms, synonyms, idioms, and phrases. I am trying to, I'll try to come up with maximum questions for you from every type, every kind, every subject. Okay, there are going to be like repeated sessions. We are going to do like a lot of thing in the coming month before the AFCAT exam. So need not worry about that. Thank you so much. You guys are very supportive. Where can you get PIQs? I guess you're asking, Tushar. PIQs are freely available on the internet. Will you provide profit and loss questions? Definitely. For AFCAT girls, Adam का score कितना? Like I तो really suggest like 200 से ऊपर लेके आओ. Girls के लिए it is still very difficult 200 के ऊपर भी. So keep working hard. Um, will these videos be enough? Like from my end, I am trying, Purnima, but again, you have to like put in your effort, yeah, like from your side also. So keep doing that. How can I speak English? Like practice is the only key. ठीक है, मिरर के सामने जाओ, keep practicing, read करो जोर जोर से घर में बैठ के. The more you read, more your English would be good. Mm. General awareness का क्या करें? Do not worry, Vishali ma'am is right there for you. Mm. Okay, so all of these wonderful, comments of yours, questions of yours, like I have to take your leave like very soon. There are a lot of questions. If there is any specific question to this particular class, come up with that. Okay, we are going to come up with other topics very soon, other subjects very soon as far as FCAT is concerned. But please come up with, oh, okay, last idiom. Ghanshyam, do you want me to like repeat the last idiom? Okay, the last idiom was from stem to stern. Okay, so it basically means एक जो ship होता है, it has got two portions, stem and its stern. That is literally all the way from the front of the ship to the back of the ship. All right, Ghanshyam? ओके, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस कर लीजिए. यस, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस को ही देख करके ये वाले क्वेश्चंस हम आपके लिए लेके आ रहे हैं. सो यू नीड नॉट वरी अबाउट दैट. अगेन, अगर उसमें भी आपको कोई स्पेसिफिक डाउट है, कोई एंटोनिम, सिनोनिम, इडियम फ्रेज जो आपने प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर में देखा होगा और जो आपको नहीं समझ आया होगा, यू कैन शूट इन दिस सेशन. ऑल राइट. From beginning to end. Yes, Abhishek, you're right. It could be like from beginning to end, but it is like beginning of what? Like it is literally a phrase here which stands for ship only. ठीक है, ship के लिए ही use किया जाता है ये, that all the way from the front of the ship. If you're like checking your ship or something like that. ठीक है. Okay, maths sufficient. Again, maths जो भी subject है, we are going to practice a lot of questions here, but अपने end से do not leave like working hard, do not leave any stone unturned, I would suggest. Yes, it is totally possible to crack IFCAT if you start like preparing even now. Like we just have to make sure that you realize that these are the sort of questions that are asked. तो वही क्वेश्चन उठा के I'm telling you like literally आज का आपका यही होमवर्क है. Before we meet in the next session, learn at least 10 new words. ठीक है, you can use any app, you can use Insight SSB or any other online source, offline source, whatever you find. ठीक है, उसको use करके learn 10 questions today and also 5, at least 5 idioms and phrases. I'm not asking more than that क्योंकि आप ज़्यादा एक साथ मगअप करने की कोशिश करोगे तो you'll definitely get confused. All right. Yes, you can see this video later. Okay, so now ma'am, explain labyrinth again, please. Okay, labyrinth वाला जो question था, guys. Labyrinth is basically, a random twisting movement. Let me just quickly jump to that question for you. Yes, this particular question, like labyrinth basically means, this twisting and turning movements, and in option we see meandering. Meandering basically means the same. ठीक है, आपको एक image भी मैंने यहाँ जो provide करी है, that is like labyrinth only. जितने भी ये puzzles type होते हैं, दुबई में you see like इस तरीके के बहुत ज़्यादा use किए जाते हैं, like the artificial islands that they make. So this type of movement is basically meandering or labyrinth. Okay. Okay, if you're facing problem with grammar, obviously, it is going to, affect your score. So my suggestion is like keep practicing. There are standard books for that. Grammar के rules होते हैं. You have to like prepare अपने rules जो है वो आपको sure होने चाहिए. But again, अगर आप सिर्फ rules में फंस जाओगे, आप वो basic deduce करना भूल जाओगे, how to like basically translate an English sentence to Hindi. सिर्फ rules में फंस के if you're doing that, so again that would be problematic. ठीक है? So there has to be like reasonable way of solving the grammar questions also. Bequeath basically means to give away, entrust someone. We discussed it here. Okay, it's just giving away something. So opposite uska tha to receive. Exonerate repeat करना है. Okay, exonerate जो होता है, exonerate means होता है to release someone of their crime, basically acquitting someone. ठीक है, कोई accused था, उसके ऊपर हुआ ट्रायल हुआ and he was exonerated, he was let free, तो इसका हमने opposite select करना था, तो opposite would be to convict. ठीक है, कि criminal हो आप, you are convicted for that crime. Ennui again, this was a new word here. Ennui basically means to get bored. ठीक है. Erudite means scholarly. Parsimony means literally कंजूस. ठीक है. Curt and pithy are like words which mean in short, in brief. Okay, to the point. I'm in the way. Okay, you're bored. Fine. If curt and pithy, okay, done. If you do not have like any new doubts pertaining to this particular session, then I should take your leave now. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am very excited already for the next session. And if you want to know what topic we are going to do in the next session, so that you come prepared beforehand, क्योंकि हमेशा Google help नहीं करने वाला है, अपनी तरफ से prepare करके भी आना. So for that, please go to the Insight SSB's Instagram page and the Telegram channel. There you'll get regular updates about these live sessions. All right. So with this, I would like to take your leave now. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Good night. See you again, maybe day after tomorrow. Right? Bye. Take care.